Yo, in the previous video, I mentioned that God was providing for us in that motel, but I never really mentioned how he got us out of it. And so how he got us out was he kept doing the praying thing. My uncle came by and visited us in the motel, and he said, hey, he invited us to go to a revival, and some out-of-town preacher was coming. So we decided to go. You know, this is our first time going to his church. First time this guy comes here that we know of. He doesn't really know him. So we go, and the altar call at the end of the service, we go up to get prayed for. And before I could ask for anything, the guy says to me, hey, the Lord has a house for you, a white house for you. And I was like, whoa. And then I asked my uncle, I said, did you talk to this guy? And he's like, no. You know, he was shocked. He was just as shocked that he said that. And so I took that to the bank, you know, and decided just to believe God, direct my faith towards that. And because before I was just kind of praying just to survive every day. So anyway, a lady that we knew that lived in my wife's hometown, well, I didn't know her, but my wife kind of knew her because my wife was friends with their son who's incarcerated. And so anyways, we somehow talked to this lady, and this lady says, oh, I got a house in Sapulpa that you could stay in. And so I was like, huh? So we got a ride out there, and we found out it was a little white house, just like the preacher said. And we was like, whoa, okay. And it was kind of run down, but it was livable. And so anyways, not only did God bless us with the house, and this was only like a week, maybe a week or two later that this happened. And we got to stay there rent free and didn't have to pay the electric bill for like a year and 3 months. And not only did God provide that, we found out right across the street was my wife's pastor's church. It was like a church that they were just turned into a food pantry. And mind you, her dad wasn't really, didn't raise her. So we was kind of shocked that it was right across the street from his church that turned into a food pantry. And we found this out by going over there, and the guy there would hook us up with food all the time. And because that was her dad's church, we got hooked up every time. So the Lord provided the food, the house, the electric bill, and everything else we needed while we were there. So God just provided massively. Anyways, God bless you all. Thanks for listening.